Hi, me again. So this is week 3, and as I predicted, my weight has basically dropped down to 83 kilos, and it's just stayed at 83 kilos this week, which is fine because realistically I dropped 5 kilos in 10 days. So I'm kind of thinking to myself that maybe with all the hot weather that I was probably dehydrated, maybe, but you know, it's not hot at the moment and still sitting at 83, so I'm fairly happy with that. Okay, so let's go to the kitchen and have a look at what we've got. Okay, so I've got all my ingredients, and a friend of mine has given me some organic Osso Bucco. So I'm going to basically do Osso Bucco today. Never done it before, but I'm going to give it a crack. So I've heated some oil up in the pan, some olive oil, so I'm just going to cook the meat individually. Okay, so whilst that is starting to brown, I'm going to cut up my onion and also my eggplant. Okay, so now that the meat is starting to brown, I'm just going to take that away. So I've taken the onion and the eggplant and cut it up as finely as I can. Of course the eggplant is sort of like... Okay, so with what's left of the oil in the pan, I'm just going to tip in the onions and the garlic, and we're going to let that cook. Okay, now that that's cooked, I'm going to put in a cup of water, a cup of beef stock, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, and half a cup of wine, dry white wine. A can of tomatoes, and I'm putting in a couple of sprigs of rosemary to go with it. Hopefully that doesn't overpower the flavour. Okay, so that's starting to simmer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to return the veal and try and pack it in there. Okay, so that's been cooking now for about an hour and a half. I've had to add a little bit more water to it because it was just evaporating. I've got my lemon, a clove of garlic, some rosemary and parsley. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grate the skin of the lemon, make some zest, get a clove of the garlic and chop it up very finely along with the parsley and thyme and use that as a garnish. So let's have a look at how the Osso Bucco is going. Okay, that's going great. The smell is fantastic. So I'm just going to put in the eggplant. And I'm going to just cook this now for another 15 minutes. Right, that is looking pretty good. So I'm going to turn the gas off and plate it up. And that's what it looks like. The eggplant has absorbed a lot of the juice, and the meat is just falling off the bone. I've got my garnish here, which is the lemon, the parsley and thyme and the garlic, and I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit on top. Grab my racing spoon and oh boy, that is so rich. It's fantastic. Now normally this would be served on a bed of mashed potato or polenta, but of course we're not going to do that because that would be the carbohydrate that would raise our blood sugar levels and make all the fat in this absorbed, and also increase glycogen levels in our liver and basically put us on hold for the next 4 days. So I'm just going to eat this as it is, and believe me, it tastes fantastic. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next week. Bye.